screen capture. There we go. Seems kind of loud. Turn that down a little. All right. Let me know if this is like too loud, because this seems kind of like a loud game. So I did play this game a little bit previously. I was just kind of giving it a try, and it seemed like it would be a fun stream game. Just kind of like a simple, like kind of spooky, more just story game more than anything. The gameplay wasn't too crazy. Um, but let's go ahead and give this a try. A powerful aurora has enveloped the entire globe. Due to issues with navigation, port authorities have reactivated the old lighthouse. You were chosen to be its keeper. Radio receiver calling. Answer. Daughter. Daddy, why can't I see you? Is our phone broken? For now, we can only hear him. Don't worry, it'll be fixed soon. Daddy has a very important job now. Don't worry, dear. We're going to be just fine. Every evening we'll be on frequency 237. We love you. Love you too. This is super loud. As soon as I get like in, I don't want to accidentally skip anything, but once I'm in game, I will turn this down. Let's see. Let's just turn this way down. Seems like someone is knocking at the front door. All that music wasn't super loud. It seemed really loud to me. If it seems too quiet, let me know, but I'll see how it is now. Career. Well, here's the last box. That's definitely everything. These supplies should last you for a while. Take supplies. I'll be back in 2 days with a new shipment. Hope you'll still be around. What am I supposed to do? Remind me, what's your name? Just call me Courier. My mother gave me a name that doesn't sound too good around here. And I never came up with a shorter one for myself. What am I supposed to do? Keep an eye on the lighthouse. That's it. How? Beats me. My job's simple, to bring you supplies. You just unpack everything and eat up so you don't starve at night during your shifts. All right, I'll go check out the lighthouse. Wait a second. What about the money? The port gave me your payment for the next 2 days. Here, take it. See you in a couple of days. Nobody's lived in this lighthouse for a long time, but it's a good one. Always served us well. Times are tough now. We need reliability more than ever, in lighthouse and people. Hope you're one of those we can trust. Well, take care. It's getting late. I need to set sail, and you've got work to do. Close the door. Perk. Energy. If unlocked, energy is consumed slower at night. Eat some snacks to unlock this perk. Okay, let's see. Let's turn this up just a touch. All right. What do we got here? Got a drink. Aqua. Some canned beans or something. Alright, the box just disappears. That's cool. So if I eat 2 canned beans and a water, that'll give me energy through the night, which I don't know if I want to be eating all of my food on the first night if I don't get any more for 2 days. Village. A small village. I never thought anyone would want to live here. Okay. Got a light switch. Cool. It's locked. A rather comfortable locker. It's interesting. Oh, I can move the paintings around. I have $400 apparently. Clothes left by workers. Check. Apply force in green zones at the right time. Found a pack of pistachios. Or a pack of pistachios found in one of the jackets. Sure. It's very bright. Stuff that the workers left. Inside is a broken phone and fried electronics, as well as a small note. To-do list at the lighthouse. Adjust the antennas to a wide range and protect them from overload. Replace the fuses. Check the lighthouse rotation mechanism. Get the crowbar out. Get out before sunset. Catch the ferry. Interesting. An ordinary bedside table. Check the top drawer. It's locked. Bottom drawer. Inside is a picture of Black Fort and some supplies. Might as well take. Okay. So I can click on that or the light switch. Interesting. Oh, I can actually like hang this up now. Sure. Let's go there. Someone is calling me on the radio. Alright, so this is like my archive, I think. Respond. Black Fort Port. Is anyone there? What's taking so long? Hear you loud and clear. Finally, what took you so long? The shift's about to start. Let's make one thing clear right away. I'm the boss here, and you call me chief. I don't care who you were at the port before all this. Now you're demoted to button pusher at the lighthouse, and for some reason the port decided to waste a fortune on you. They even dragged some reporters here. I'll send you the clipping. Seafaring is safe and sound. This afternoon, the port superintendent announced an emergency reactivation of the Outsmouth instead of Outsmith Lighthouse. The station, which for many years had been operating in automatic mode, is now manned by harbor staff. This will help preserve seafaring in the harbor during the time when the usual navigation is no longer available. Good article. Uh-huh. If you work hard, maybe they'll write about it one day. All right, back to work. The sun's almost down. Go and turn on the lighthouse. What do I need to do? Oh, I'll give you the whole demonstration, but only when the shift starts. I don't want to make him mad, so I'll get to work. Now, hurry up. Work's waiting for you. Go ahead and turn on the lighthouse. The switch should be behind the door to your left, next to the spiral staircase. To contact your family, select Search for Frequency using the knob. Tune to 237 and select check. Check the desk. Keeper's memo. Keep an eye on the lighthouse. If the rotation mechanism jams, restart it. If the radio isn't working, check the antenna. Working in the dark is dangerous. Make sure all the lights in the lighthouse are on. If the power supply fails, restart the generator. If you feel tired, have a refreshing drink or snack. Falling asleep on duty is a grave sin for a lighthouse keeper. Okay. Search. What was it? 237? I don't know how accurate this needs to be. This is really touchy. There we go. Radio noise. Response received. Home, this is Lighthouse. Do you copy? Daddy, when are you coming back? Shh, quiet now. Let me talk. Hi. I'll only be here for a week. I miss you both already. And I miss you too, Daddy. We miss you too. How was the trip? Everything okay? It's a bit creepy, honestly. It's not creepy yet. The boatman is such a kind old man. That's great. All right, I'm glad you got there safely. I won't keep you long. It's time for us to get ready for bed. Say bye-bye to Daddy. I love you, Daddy. I love you too. What? That was sweet. Love you. Open the door and turn on the lighthouse to start your shift. Okay. So that gets saved there. What's this? This must be the antenna. Alright, let's, I guess, start her up. Turn on the lighthouse. Night 1. Someone's calling me on the radio. We're in the green. I can check the window. This is Chief. Let's get straight to it. Things aren't looking great. What's the problem? Try looking out the window. Maybe it'll click. But the Aurora messed everything up, fried all the electronics, and now the radio's acting up too. We used to work through channel 16. Now it's just noise, like most other frequencies. For now, ships scan around for empty channels and call the port there. You gotta listen to the frequencies, pick up the ship's signal, and then guide them. Got it, I think. Let's test it. I'm gonna call you on a random frequency. Use the radio dial or the arrow buttons to tune in. When you hit a channel with a stable signal, the green light will turn on. You might find a random broadcast too, but one of them will be me. I'll be waiting. Signal from the chief received. There you go. Found me. Not so hard, right? Now that you've got the ship signal, you need to request a navigation form. Hang on, printing out a test sheet for you. How does it work? The guys at the port control prepped some special forms with a map of the region. The fax machine has a module that picks up an automatic radio signal from the ships with their call signs. It's a patchwork of haphazard tech until automated navigation starts working again. Mark a route on this map from the lighthouse to Blackfort Port and send it back to me. You'll be doing the same for arriving ships. Okay. Static interference. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, it will do for now. We have a small flow of ships, mostly fishing boats and passenger ships. Tonight's job is simple. See which port the ships request and guide them there. If you mess up a route or miss a ship, I'll make sure they dock your pay heavily for it. 2 more keepers to rotate shifts with you sailed out to you in the evening. Any other questions? Why can't the ships contact the port directly? Do I look like a professor to you? You want a lecture on radio waves and electrodynamics? I don't know. I'm not an expert. All I know is that it's all because of the aurora. Communication doesn't work over long distances now. The lighthouse is perfectly positioned right between the sea and the port. So just sit tight and do your job since you signed up for it. Alright, understood. One more thing. There's a village nearby, and locals might come knocking. Remember, the lighthouse ain't your home. It's port property, so don't let anyone in. Well, good luck then. Chief out. Someone is knocking at the door. Ooh. Can I close this? I guess not. Young man. Good evening, Keeper. Didn't expect to see a living soul out here. Name's Jackie, captain of the Sturgeon. You've probably heard of me. They say I'm the best fisherman on this island. Nice to meet you. You too, of course. It's real important to know the man who will be guiding you into port. I brought you a little gift. It's the journal of the old lighthouse keeper. Here, take it. Something awful happened to the first keeper. So bad they didn't send anyone out here for a long time after. They say there's 3 of these journals, and if you collect them all, you'll learn what happened to the first keeper. Maybe you'll figure out where the other 2 are from the notes and solve the mystery. Where'd you get the journal? It's been in my family for a long time. My mother was really into different cultures and their stories. Our shelves are buckling under the weight of all her books. When my father saw they'd staff the lighthouse again, he dug up the journal. And I volunteered to bring it to you. So I'm the second keeper? Exactly. Imagine that, huh? When the first keeper and his family disappeared, they shut the place down right away. Only reopened it when they started automating things. But by then, there weren't any keepers, just occasional maintenance workers. Why are you awake? I'm heading out at dawn and can't get any shut-eye. As usual, maybe it's the aurora, or just nerves. Heard from some sailors that a new island popped up near Nova Scotia. Me and the crew are planning to check it out and report back to the university. Do you have a research ship? Not exactly. I've got a friend at the university, Misty. She hinted it'd be a good idea to scout out the new island. What if it's the lost Atlantis resurfacing because of the aurora? Is it dangerous? Doubt it. Unless some sea monsters come crawling out at us. We'll leave in the morning and should be back by evening. And if we get back at night, you'll guide us into port, Keeper. You believe in sailors' tales? Believe it or not, it's exciting, ain't it? Might even make us some money off the discovery. Sounds a lot more fun than just hauling fish out of the water. Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. You see, I have this tradition, sneaking up to the lighthouse before a voyage to watch the sunrise. It helps me connect with the sea. I've done it since I was a kid. Fills me with energy. Mind if I come in there? I promise I won't touch a thing. We were told not to let anyone in, but I mean, he seems like a nice guy, right? I don't know. Let's be nice. We'll let him in. Oh, thanks. I'll remember you didn't turn me away. Traditions matter. They shape who we are. Well, I'll be upstairs. Drop by if you got a minute. Items to restore some energy. If you're feeling tired, eat something. Put on the hat. All right. Cobweb. Did he say he was already up here? Ship is waiting for your signal. Okay. A bunch of boxes. Check. Inside was an old painting and some supplies. Old rusty metal lockers. Try to open it. Won't budge. Okay. Ah, Keeper. What have you up here? Thanks for letting me in. How do you like your village? Honestly, it's a bit cramped here. Dad's done a lot more for me, sure, and he cares. I should probably go deal with this ship before I get in trouble. But it's time for me to go off on my own. I'm thinking of moving to Blackfort. There's this girl at the university, Misty. We're dreaming of a little place in Boston. Doubt Dad'll be thrilled, and we don't have the money for it yet, either. Alright, let's go deal with this ship, and then maybe we can talk to him again. I don't want to... I don't know if I'm like on a timer. Alright, search for frequency. Nothing. Check. So is the sample good? Are you kidding? That's the craziest stuff I've ever tried. I've never had anything like... Not on broadcast, you know the price. You know the place too. New shipments coming in real soon. Okay, so that wasn't the ship. Ship signal received. Lighthouse, we can barely see the shore. Point us in the right direction. Anything interesting out at sea? The course is steady, but it feels like we're being nudged slightly off course. Everything alright? Everything's fine. We got call sign boat KTHX. May Lin L Haji. ID passenger boat from Marshport to Marshport. So he's down here. So he's trying to go to Marshport. So I guess. Instructions received. Heading to port. Thanks for the help. Okay. I thought the village would all be asleep, but someone is standing outside staring at the lighthouse. Sound like something banged on the window. Feels like someone's standing between the trees. Is this light on? Why do these cobwebs keep popping up? Radio signal received. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake from the Coast Guard. While patrolling the islands, we came across a few sailors. Someone stole their ship and left them adrift on a small boat. Have you heard anything suspicious over the radio? I intercepted some talks with a dealer. He said a new shipment's coming in soon. Drug traffickers. That could explain a few things. Thanks. That's better than nothing. Radar's comms, nothing's working with that aurora in the sky. Feels like we've been thrown back to the Stone Age. It'll clear up eventually. The question is how much damage will be done and how many people will get hurt before it's over. Alright, We'll try to catch them the old-fashioned way. Sorry for bothering you. Okay. Still in the green. Oh, I think I'm getting tired. Need to go eat a snack or something. Oop. Is there a way to see my stats, or is it just by like the feeling of being drowsy? The locals are spooked. Can't get a good night's sleep, but otherwise everything's fine on the island. Sheriff. Stay on the island for now. We can handle the marauders ourselves. Though there are a lot of them these nights. Caught two today. All familiar faces. Never had trouble with these guys before, and now they've lost their minds trying to rob a store. Okay. Ship signal. Come in. Your signal's weak. Please repeat. This is vessel Pluto. Do you copy? Better, but still not good. Sorry, I think I've managed to fix it. We're having issues with the electronics. This is Captain Z of the transport ship Pluto requesting routing to port. What exactly are you carrying? Microelectrics, phones, tablets, smart devices, fully loaded. I'm not sure if any of it, how sure any of it works now, but the suppliers and insurers will deal with that. I've done my part. Now the whole crew just wants to get to shore. Any issues? Oh, forgive me. The entire ship has been one big problem ever since the Aurora started. During the Aurora, all the boxes started glowing and shimmering with every color of the rainbow. At one point, they even started singing like a choir. It was terrifying. I really want to unload this cargo at the port. How did you find yourself in the harbor of Blackfort? All satellite navigation systems have malfunctioned. The Aurora makes it almost impossible to navigate by the stars. It seems we've gone far off course somewhere. Check the dark documents. New Orleans. Ships must be guided to their designated port. If the port is not on the form, guide them to Blackfort. Okay. So you're down here. Maybe go like straight across. Something like that. I don't know if it matters what kind of route I send them on. Z Pluto. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like looking for any like weird information on that or something. Receive the form. Thank you. Proceeding to port. Okay. Still in the green. Maybe we can go talk to our buddy. Okay, I'm being called on the radio again. You have anything else to say? Aren't you afraid of the sea? When I was 15, I nearly died by the southern reef. The stays snapped and the storm dragged us straight to the rocks. We dropped the anchor to turn the ship, but the momentum threw me into the water right on the rocks. Somehow I landed straight between two sharp ones, a little to the left or right, and I wouldn't be here. Since that day, I've never been afraid of the sea. We understand each other. Are you leaving in the morning? Yeah, I wanted to explore that area the fishermen were talking about, where the new island surfaced. Maybe we'll find something interesting. Then back to fishing and home. I'm planning to make it back before sunset. Don't want to get lost at night. Alright, I feel like I'm getting kind of drowsy again. Go drink some water. Is everything alright? Keeper. You're supposed to guard the light, yet you let that sailor near the lamp. Now he'll have to pay the price. Don't let anyone gaze upon the light. It's yours. Yours. For now. What will happen to Jackie? Nothing good. He saw the light. You shouldn't look at the light. Are you broadcasting from a vessel? I'm close, Keeper. I'm watching you. Leave this work frequency. You don't understand. I'm not leaving as long as you're here. Turn off the radio, get into bed, and in the morning, run. Run from this lighthouse as far as you can, or the darkness will consume you. I will consume you. Static Dread. That's the name of the game. Sounds like someone's knocking at the door. Well, that was disturbing. Old Fisherman. I like how my hat's blocking that. Well, well, who do we have here? I'm the new lighthouse keeper. Ah, look at you all fancy. Something ain't right about the lighthouse, though. Wiki, darkness got it all wrapped up tight. You best be watching that light don't go out, and try not to doze off yourself, or it'll all go south. Here, take this fish and eat up. Burning energy at night'll wear you down, and fish got all the good stuff in it. Eat it to stay awake. Sure, you seem nice. Go on, eat up. It'll do you good. Well, I'll be off to see if I can catch me something else. Take care now. Go ahead and eat. Ah. What's happening? The lighthouse feels wrapped in darkness. I need to keep the light inside on to stop the darkness from creeping in. That was super creepy. Give up. I don't... Ooh. Lights out in here. I don't know where the light switch is. Oh, the lighthouse is off. That seems bad. Okay. Keep an eye on that. No response. Lighthouse, do you copy? This is Captain Drake. We got them. Those bastards hijacked at a small yacht and packed it full of some weird drugs. From the looks of it, this is the ship that was bringing 2 more keepers to your lighthouse. We've drifted too far out in the sea. Guide us back to the port. What do you mean by weird drugs? It looks like, I don't even know, blue? Maybe even slightly cyan crystals? But they kind of glow from the light. I wouldn't dare try it. We'll hand it over to a lab in the city to figure out what kind of poison this is. Is everyone okay? Both keepers are dead. The poor fellows were thrown overboard and got smashed on the rocks. I feel sorry for them. Seems like you'll be working alone for a while now. The boat captain is alive. They tied him up and hid him in the cargo hold. Check the documents. Alright, to Black Fort you go. It's almost a straight line. Understood. Give me a moment. Thank you. Proceeding to port. Seems like someone in the port was helping the pirates. Someone's been covering for them all this time before the Aurora hit. It's just a hunch for now, but stay alert, please. Drake out. Okay, everything looks alright. Check window. Chief. Lighthouse, come in. This is Chief. So, are you scared all alone at the lighthouse? Everything's fine. I don't want him to think I'm crazy. Good, good. But I'm more interested in something else. Come on, spill it. Did you let anyone into the lighthouse? She probably shouldn't lie to him. Yeah, I let a sailor in. I gave you clear instructions. No one is allowed in. Well, you've brought this on yourself. That'll be a fine. Gotta say, your work was mediocre at best. Can't imagine why they even let you be a lighthouse keeper. Have a good night's sleep. Oh yeah, I'll be heading home to my nice warm bed. Might even pick up some pretty lass along the way. Meanwhile, you've got a moldy mattress waiting for you. Heh, good luck. See you tomorrow. What a nice guy. $100 for poor job performance. Can I get rid of that nonsense? Well, I guess that was our first shift. May 15th, 1859. Today I stepped onto the stone steps of this lighthouse for the first time. The waves crash against the rocks as if whispering stories. I am the first keeper of this lighthouse, and I hope it will become my family estate. Immediately upon arrival, I wrote a letter to Mary and the children describing the best way to get here. Of course, she always complains about my obsession with the sea, but she should see the view from here. It's hard to knock the love of the sea foam out of an old captain. Guess I only get to read one page. Looks like I'm feeling kind of tired. Old Fisher. Well, here I am again. So, Wiki, everything in order? The lighthouse treating you all right? It's all right. That's the spirit. Listen here. I'm what folks call a fisherman. My trade's catching fish and selling them to hungry ones. Since you're new around these parts, Wiki, I'll give you a good price. What else do you sell? I never really thought about it. I'm not a shopkeeper. For all that stuff, you go to the old man. I only got fish, Wiki. Sure, I got $400. Clam chowder, dried capelin, halibut, sardines, herring, fisherman's hat, an oil lamp. What is this? Protects from rain and bad weather. Increase your chance of a big catch. A small wooden carved totem that wards off evil spirits. That might be good. You can catch fish before your shift starts. That seems like it'll be good. Do that in the fishing hat. See if I can get something cool, I guess. See if I can catch my own fish, I guess. What's with the prices? Ah, inflation. Everything's going up in the village. And in the city, don't even get me started. Guess we're done. Take care. I'll go catch more fish. Sanity, if unlocked, reduces sanity draining in dark areas. Eat the right type of items to unlock this perk. Wow, those pistachios are 4 sanity. I don't have anything else to get me that extra sanity, so I don't know if it's... Oh, the fish does. Well, let's see what I can catch. Put on my fisherman's hat and go fishing. Press E to cache the fishing rod. Watch the bobber when it disappears underwater. Time to hook. Use E to hook after pulling out the fish. You can enjoy your catch. Use E to take the caught fish. We'll be at the lighthouse. Okay. That went underwater. Guess that Was just a wave or something? Alright, got a little fish. Another little fish. I wonder if there's a limit to this. Is there like a time limit I can be out here? Or can I just get like infinite food or something? Because that seems like it'd be kind of broken. Maybe 2 is the max or something? Did I get 2 or 3 fish? I feel like I only got 2. Now nothing's happening. Maybe you can only get a couple of fish each day or something. Alright. Put on my other hat. What do we got here? Let's see. Fish. Fish. Got a lot of fish here. Try to keep my shelves organized. Let's see. It's 1 sanity, 1 of each, 1 sanity, 2 sanity, 2. I could maybe get full on both, but I don't know if I want to like consume everything I have. See, what if I do that, that, there. Max out both of those, and I still got some food and water to spare. I don't know how important it is, or maybe I should be stocking up on food. I'm assuming this is still locked. Yep. Okay. I got $90. Keep an eye. I already read that. Port, I can't hear you. Sorry, got distracted. Yesterday's drug bust has the entire port on edge. No one's seen anything like it in a long time. They're preparing new instructions for you tonight. We couldn't find any more volunteer keepers, so you'll be working alone after all. Can I handle it alone? I would fire you too, but it looks like there's no one else to do the job, so let's get to work. Ember, a new drug hits Blackfort. During the night, the Coast Guard apprehended a group of drug traffickers using stolen vessels. The real shock, however, was caused by Ember, a new drug infecting the streets of Blackfort. We are yet to discover what we are dealing with. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard post on Deep Creek Island has been reinforced. At least the pay is good. The courier will arrive tomorrow with new supplies. Any more questions? There are locked rooms in the lighthouse. Yeah, the maintenance crew have the key to the generator room. I'll have them bring it tomorrow. We can't risk the lighthouse going dark. As for the guest room, I don't know. You might want to ask the locals. Someone's bound to have it. Enough chat. I need to work. Now that's the spirit. Get to it. Maybe you'll stop being the worst employee of the month. Search. Oh, are these like presets? 2:30. Okay, so that one's a preset, so I can talk to my family. Come in, Lighthouse. Hello, family. Sorry to put the little I put the little one to bed early today. She seemed extra tired. How are you? Um, I'm doing all right. I don't know if you've heard, but they've declared a curfew. It's not too bad though. The little ones go to bed early anyway. What worries me more are the looters breaking into stores at night. God, why are people so mean? Why can't they just support each other in tough times? Hang in there. Everything will be okay. Thank you. I hope this all ends soon. Something happened on the highway, and they've shut it down. Now they're bringing supplies by ship. If that stops too, the city's done for. The night's almost here. I'm really tired today. I'm going to get some rest too. Good luck, honey. Kisses. Kiss the little one for me. Of course. Good night. Alright. I guess let's get started. Can I check up here before things start? Oh, I can go up. What a view. Must be how I fix the rotation or something. Alright. Let us get started, I guess. Night 2. Come in. This is Chief speaking. I've got news from the Coast Guard. They suspect that drugs might be smuggled on cargo ships tonight. From now on, all cargo ships must be directed to the Coast Guard station in Deep Creek. They'll handle the rest. Check the form and look at the ship's purpose. Seems clear enough. Alright then, get to work. And remember, no one is allowed in the lighthouse. Chief out. Types of cargo ships. Okay. Ship is waiting for signal. Everything's in the green. There's an issue with your rotation mechanism. Go up the tower and restart it, or some ships won't see the light. I literally just checked that. It's very bright. Alright, head back down. It's a cobweb over creepy writing. Clear out this cobweb. Is that a small child in the woods? Creepy. Someone with a lamp is walking from the village towards the lighthouse. Locals trying to visit again? Ship signal received. Come in, Captain Drake speaking. Just checking in. You really supported me last night. When I called you the first time, I was ready to give up and head back to port. But after talking to you, I decided to do another sweep around the islands. Turns out it was worth it. Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm sure if everyone does their job right, we'll get through this whole Aurora situation. We need to figure out who's covering for these smugglers at the port. If anyone suspicious shows up, direct them to Deep Creek. But I guess you have the instructions already. Now, can you navigate me to the Coast Guard? Um, what kind of drug is it? It's called Ember. Nasty stuff. Let me tell you, it shuts down almost the entire nervous system, but it gives you inhuman strength and a sense of euphoria and invincibility. On Ember, you lose all control, and your aggression spikes. Extremely dangerous substance. Did you get anything out of those pirates? Not yet. They're just dumb runners. Got the shipment without ever meeting the supplier. Stole a ship to stay under the radar. They were supposed to unload without seeing the next link in the chain, too. We need someone higher up in this operation. Why should I send them directly to you? Gut feeling. After interrogating those pirates, we learned the smugglers use cargo ships in their routes. We're not customs. We can't check every ship out there, so we're narrowing the focus. But I'd recommend you keep an eye on all of them. You never know where something shady might pop up. Alright. You're heading to Deep Creek. Copy that. Thanks. Heading into port now. We'll be in touch. Blackfort News. During a night patrol, the Coast Guard apprehended a couple of pirates who had seized a small yacht. 2 fatalities reported. They were found by the Coast Guard on Rockfall Island. Today, a meeting was held with the Blackfort administration, port authorities, and the sheriff. Concerns were raised about the new drug emerging in the city. You're still here. Let's see what you're made of. Can you save those you've taken responsibility for? Can you keep the light burning? Because in the darkness, I'll be waiting for you. Heavy breathing. Can you save them, Keeper? Alright, nothing. We're in the green. Is that the sailor? Got like a shiver run down my... Is this light on? Village Elder. Ho ho ho, good evening, Keeper. The darkness near the lighthouse was so thick, I feared my lantern would go out. I'm the Elder in Outsmouth. Sorry to trouble you, but have you heard any ship signal from my son? Name's Jackie. I just saw his ghost in the dark. So far, he hasn't been in touch. What are you saying? A ghost? Oh, that's not good. No good at all. Sorry to bother you, Keeper. I need to check on something. I'll be off. Wait, I have a few questions. Not now, Keeper. Not now. Time's running out. I best be on my way. Good luck to you. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Okay, nothing new there. Seems like I'm starting to get a little drowsy, so I might eat a fish. That's all for sanity. Lighthouse is off. That's cool. Is this light off? Yeah. It seemed a little extra dark in here for a second. Musical interlude. The melody dissolves into the noise of the broadcast. Lighthouse, we're glad to see your light. Can't wait to get to Harbor's Peace. Please hear our voice upon this night. We beg for comfort's breeze. Symphony. Cruise ship. From New York shores, we took a group to show them wonders all around. But trouble's grasp now slow our troop. I beg you, guide us to the ground. Repeat the name of your ship. No words I withhold this time. Our fates compel me to convey. We rise in song, in voice, in rhyme. The symphony has come your way. Why are you singing? What song? What nonsense do you hear? I think you've lost your mind tonight. Do I detect a hint of sneer? Or have you drunk too much delight? So it's a cruise ship. There's no Reykjavik on the map, so you go to Blackfort. Sound like something just hit my window. Thank you, friend, with all my heart. So glad you too play your part. Lighthouse, come in. This is Misty from Blackfort University. Yesterday, Jackie, the fisherman fisherman from Sturgeon, set sail from Oudsmouth. Have you received any signal from him? I asked him to check out a strange island spotted by other fishermen. Haven't heard nothing from him so far. I'm worried about him. He was supposed to come back during the day. Sorry, I just stayed late at work. This anomaly won't let me rest. And what they say on the news is complete nonsense. What's this island you're talking about? No idea. There's nothing like it on the maps for that area. Or they used to hide it. Well, and now, when they've run out of resources, they can't maintain the cover-up anymore. I don't know, but I'd really like to find out what they're hiding there. What do the flares do to the electronics? Have you ever heard of the Carrington event? Almost 200 years ago, there was another powerful flare that nearly destroyed the telegraph network. Well, this flare is 10 times more powerful. A bunch of charged particles, high enough voltages. That's why everything's fried. Are you and Jackie close? Yes, we're dating, or at least trying to, when he docks in Blackfort. But it's not official. Jackie doesn't want his father to know. Sounds like you need to get some sleep. You're probably right. Today was exhausting, but I managed to get through to the administration. At first, they tried to shut me out, as usual. But the dean stepped in, and now we're getting the green light to set up a research station. You, you should have seen the sheriff's eyes. I'll expose all of them. Happy to help. I hope together we can figure out what or who we actually need to protect ourselves from. If they let us, of course. Thanks for listening to me. I hope Jackie's alright. Knocking at the door again? They... What are you doing here all alone? Where are your parents? You have interesting eyes. There's someone in them. Someone's looking through them. Someone else. Did you come here to break the fourth wall? Uh, I'm the lighthouse keeper. What's your name? Young man, you shouldn't talk to strangers. I was quiet, but he kept talking and talking. Sorry to bother you, keeper. We got lost during our evening walk. The boy can't sleep. We'll be going now. Good night. Okay, super creepy. Strange forest, so quiet, like there's no one there at all. It's suspiciously quiet, but there's a faint greenish glow flickering in the windows. Everything's still green. Lighthouse, come in. This is Blue Captain. Waiting for a route for safe docking. How's your journey? The sea is acting strange. The waves seem to match the rhythm of our engine. Everything alright? The ship. It doesn't feel responsive. The rudder feels stiff one moment, then loose the next. It's odd. Alright, from Innsmouth uh, to Old Harbor. Fishing vessel isn't one of these, so yeah, we should be good. Copy that. Proceeding along your course. Hey Finch, you copy? Guess what? My old radio still works. Must have been sitting in the safe, and when that EMP hit, it shielded it. Fried all the electronics, so now I only listen to the radio. Man, it's pure chaos in the city tonight. Fitch, you hear me? Is this even the right frequency? Ship is waiting for my signal. Any creepy writings or... Yep. Get rid of that. I'm just assuming something bad happens if I let all this stuff build up. Maybe my sanity drains faster or something. Lighthouse, come in. Yacht luxurious speaking. Guide me to... Unknown. There it is. The ship bringing ember to the city. Crates of glowing joy, clouding minds. Send it to me, Keeper. Protect the city from this plague. Destroy that yacht and everything inside. How do you know all this? I see everything. Why should I believe you? I'm giving you a chance, Keeper. A chance to take your fate and the fate of your loved ones into your own hands. Go on, save them from the new drug. Destroy that ship. It's just a regular yacht. A regular yacht with a cargo hold full of glowing poison. A regular yacht with a captain hoping you won't notice anything. A regular yacht docking at a major city in the dead of night during curfew. Leave this frequency. Give me that yacht, or ember will flood the streets. You've been warned. Lighthouse, Lighthouse, you cut out. Please guide me to Blackport. Why the rush? Look, you do your job and I do mine. If you're hinting at wanting something in return, I think I can arrange that. Just guide me to the city. What are you doing at sea in the middle of the night? Doesn't the curfew only apply on land? I'll dock at Blackport and get some sleep. I just really need to get there quickly. The sea's rough. Are you transporting drugs? What? Of course not. I was just out at sea and now decided to head back to port. Nothing unusual. Seems a little sketchy. Oh. So I don't think I want to give in to this entity, but maybe we can send him to the Coast Guard to get drug busted. Oh, I hope these coordinates are right. Thanks. Do you think just following the rules will change anything? You're unworthy of this lighthouse, and the unworthy should rot in the gutter like dead rats. Creepy. Oh, it's dark. Creepy. Oh god. Where's the light switch? The lighthouse is off. Go figure out. It's either a switch or the lamp itself. Without the light, you won't guide the ships very far. When did that happen? This is the sea catcher. We've got some kind of monstrous thing on board. Take a look at this. Hauled it out near the strange island, not far from the harbor. Guide us to the port and we'll hand it over to the scientist. Seen the sturgeon? You mean Jackie? Haven't seen him, but we didn't get too close to the island either. Maybe he was docked over there. Is it alive? Nah. The thing's dead, was just floating out there. We were passing a ways off from the island, saw it bobbing around, so we picked it up. Going to Blackfort. Sounds good. Should I send you to the Coast Guard? They caught a weird fish thing. I mean, I don't know. Let's send them to the Coast Guard if they found something weird and sketchy. Receiving your form. No, Lighthouse. Guide us to the right port, please. Oh, it doesn't let me. Lame. I mean, I can guide some ships, so I guess these guys just know where they're going. Receiving your form. Alright, heading to the harbor. We'll get this beast to the city. Creepy. Another ship? This is urgent. We're drifting badly. Need guidance. What's the visibility like? The sea is quiet, but the horizon looks oddly murky. It's like there's a haze. How's the ship? We're holding on. A few people mentioned strange dreams. It's probably just nerves. Heavy cargo, so you definitely need to go there. Golden anchovy, huh? Dunwich. A lot of like Lovecraftian references. Navigation received. Heading to port. Today, loyalty levels reached a new high. The people thank the disbelief in the first step. If you remember yesterday, you're already a heretic. Big Brother is watching. Oh god, finally, the shift is over. I don't like all these stories about the islands. Damn Aurora's messing everything up. Just do your job. Yeah, easy for you to say. I wouldn't even be needed if you weren't screwing things up. I wouldn't have to stay up all night dealing with these shifts if it weren't for the Aurora. Ugh, to hell with all this. I'm going to bed. Guess I can shut that off. Any weird sketchy things happening? June 3rd, 1859. Today I received a letter from Mary. The ship should be here in 2 weeks. I have started to settle into the lighthouse. The villagers are helping me, some of them donating their unwanted belongings. Life on such a remote island is difficult and dangerous. The village elder says that it is especially difficult in winter. There is almost no food left. But with my experience in trade and my father's fortune, I think we can create a paradise here. Good evening, keeper. Here's fresh supplies from the port for you. Hope everything's been alright. A lot of strange things going on in our harbor these days. I'd best be heading back before the sun sets, but first, got a couple more things to deliver from the port. Payment? Of course. Here's your bill, or here's your pay from the port. It's all there. But I do have something else for you. A key to the generator? Yep. The port control sent it along. Here you go. It'll unlock the generator room. Alright, that's sorted. Anything else? Maybe you'd like to buy something or ask about something? Do you have a family? Oh, nah. You know, I've lived alone all my life. Moved here when I was still a student. And, well, just kinda stuck around. Never really found my place anywhere. Now it's just me, my little boat, and a shack by the shore in the city. What's new in the city? It's all mighty suspicious, keeper. There's less ember around for sure. But folks are on edge, food scarce, bunch of pharmacies shut down. Looters roam at night, gotta board up the doors real tight. And now there's talk of some monster showing up. What if folks in the city start turning into mutants? Show me what you're selling. Got $390. Chilled coffee, some oatmeal cookies, stew, water, photo of Blackfort, musician's bust, a small bust of a famous singer from the band Bugs, fills you with hope for a brighter future. It drives away loneliness and improves focus. Interesting. A reliable metal coffee pot allows you to brew coffee. That sounds good. Let's get that. That's all, thanks. Take care, Keeper. Good luck with your shift. I'll be back with a fresh batch of supplies the day after tomorrow. Speed. When unlocked, increase movement speed while running. Eat the right type of item to unlock this. Alright, so we got a coffee machine now. Not now. I'll leave the coffee for the night. Alright, so we got some water, some more water. Can I put this anywhere? Can I, like, put this over by my desk? There we go. Let's have that over here. Got some more like canned beans. All right. What do you want? Well, feeling proud of yourself? You brought that captain and his sea monster straight into the city. Now all the reporters are running wild. Sailor tales turned out to be true. Sensation. Last night, a fishing vessel arrived at Blackfort Port, bringing with it a creature unlike anything science has ever seen. A humanoid with the body of a fish has sent shockwave through the scientific community. We were unable to obtain a full comment from the port authorities regarding the situation. However, we hope the port authorities will start paying more attention to the sailors' tales from now on. What was I supposed to do? Keep him in the harbor till morning. I don't know. The sheriff said today that this fishman, well, they've started appearing not just at sea. A couple of houses in the city have been sealed off due to some strange illness. We haven't told the public yet, of course. So you better keep quiet, too. The last thing we need right now is more panic. Is there some kind of illness in the city? How should I know? Reports say people were normal during the day, but at night, something happens to them. Just disappear, with some found dead, with mutations. Scientists are investigating. Should have some recommendations by morning, but rumors are already spreading through the city. What's going on in the city? Fear. People are hoarding like they did during COVID, locking themselves inside, barely stepping out. Embers dwindling. They say the Coast Guard caught someone. Either way, everyone's on edge. I can't imagine what'll happen when they find out about the mutations. I need to get to work. That's the right attitude. Turn on the lighthouse and I'll prep the instructions for tonight. Interference. Come in, family. Daddy? Cough. Hi, honey. Are you doing okay? I'm fine. How about you? I'm alright, but I've come down with something. I don't like it. She's been out of energy for 2 days now, and that cough is so harsh. We tried to see our doctor today, but the lines were appalling there. Call someone to the house? Don't worry. I'll figure it out. She doesn't have a fever yet, but I want someone to check her lungs just in case. Will I get a candy? uh... Well, only if the doctor has one. Just don't beg for it, and be good. Okay, Daddy. Alright, let's say goodbye now. It's time to get some rest. Bye-bye. Bye, Daddy. Miss you. Good luck with your work. Bye. Alright, let's go do some fishing. Gotta try and stock up on some fish. Another little fish. This hat is supposed to give me a better chance at a big catch, but I mean, I haven't caught that many things, I guess, but it seems like it's a relatively low chance. Come on, something bite. I don't know how many fish I'm allowed to catch in a day. I feel like I got, what, 2 yesterday? The previous night? Maybe I'm only allowed like 2 a day or something. Must only be allowed like 2 a day, I guess. I mean, I guess they're decent. Let's see, one of those. Let's see, this is all kind of sanity. I don't like that I have to eat pretty much all my food to get through one night. But I feel like I don't know if I gain anything if it's not completely full. So I don't know if it's worth it to eat just like a little bit. Yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, have both those maxed out, which means it's going to be a little bit rough. Not tonight, but the next night. Arguments and shouting can be heard from the village. I wonder what's going on. That's great. Alright, I can check this now, right? Things that the workers didn't seem to take. Next to the tools is a cool poster and some supplies. A small key lies between the tools. There's a crowbar. The crowbar is under high voltage. I should turn off the generator first. Pull it out. Apply force in the green zones at the right time. Oop. I realized I was on a timer there. Alright. I wonder if that key is for the desk in here. Opened with the key. There is a worker's note on top. This lighthouse. I hope I can get out of here soon. There are strange creaks and rustles everywhere. When I was working on a wall, this damn cube fell on me. There are also some hollows behind the crosses, and apparently some mechanisms. I don't even want to check those. If you're the loser who is sent here to work at night, I don't envy you, but I tried to make sure the lights worked properly. Keep it safe. There are various tools. Along the tools is a cube with a strange symbol on one of its sides. Bedside table. That do something? So there's like a hollow behind the crosses? There's one upstairs too. Let me see if that does something if I turn them both. Hmm. Old rusty metal locker. Examine it. There are many old books in the locker. In one of the books there is a partially preserved note. Eleanor's note. This is my last entry. I will leave it here with my collection. Seems like everything's ready. The last step to leave behind my physical essence. This is my only chance to help him, to try to bring him back. I have to try, even at the cost of my own life. Do not follow me, as it will only bring you suffering. The books themselves are in poor condition, but there is something else behind them. Behind the books was a cube with a strange symbol. There's a lot of drawings in here. See, I already talked to my family. See, I have to wait till the nighttime to use that. Is there anything? Oh, that's the light. So I turned both the crosses. It said there was like a hollow behind them. Is there another one I'm missing somewhere? I feel like they haven't been subtle. Hmm. There we go. I'm curious to why I need to be able to throw things. I wonder if that's going to come up later. I wonder if there's some kind of secret if you put like all of these paintings in like a specific like way. Got a whole $70. 53. Um, there are also some hollows behind the crosses and apparently some mechanisms. I don't even want to check those. So there's definitely something with the crosses. Maybe something happens at night? Anything up here? What is that creepy glowing red shack? Well, the cubes are here. Well, this might be a good place to stop for today. I don't know when it actually saves. Yes. Hopefully I don't have to redo all that. I don't know when it actually saves. If I was supposed to finish that night or something. Just looking at this. So it looks like they have like a sequel coming out that looks kind of creepy. Might have to give that a shot whenever it's out. But thank you guys for hanging out. I find this game really interesting. It's not like super exciting. It's not even super creepy yet, but we're still really early on in this game, so I really enjoy it. I'll be excited to continue this later and kind of see where the story's going, but Thank you guys for hanging out today. I'm going to go ahead and call it here, and we will be back next week. Thank you guys for all the follows and hanging out, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a good one.